It's almost time for the 7th annual Dishes for Wishes event, and here to tell us all about this year's big night, Susan Washburn, the Executive Director for Granted, and Board President Terry Barnes. Good to see both of you. And look at you,
yes,
all gussied up in your neon green.
We did not plan that. We actually wore the same thing.
Did you see Gina and Katie from the Christian Life Center? They were all matchy-matchy today, too. Sometimes great minds. I thought maybe we had to dress like that for the event. Susan.
No.
Before we get to the event, talk to us about the work of Granted, and that this is really a local organization.
It is. We started as Wish Upon a Star in 1985. And in 2016, we rebranded into Granted to alleviate any confusion between us and Make-A-Wish.
Oh, and Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Yes,
okay, right.
And so we do the same wishes, but what makes us unique is that we recognize when the wish is over, the children are still sick, and the family's still struggling. So we have a whole series of Beyond the Wish benefits that allows us to continue to serve our families through support groups, events throughout the year, and resources in their times of crisis.
And how precious, because it's not a one and done.
No, it's not at all.
And that's why we need to raise these funds. The last 2 years have been unique,
to say the least.
Trying to raise funds, and you've gone from the virtual. How did the virtual fundraiser go, Terry?
It went pretty well. We gave cards. People got to visit the restaurants. We got people inside the restaurants, so it worked.
And that was a good thing for everybody.
It was. It was.
But this year we're back and better than ever.
We have outgrown our space. We're at a new space, the 4-H Center, the auditorium at the 4-H Center on March 26th from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m.
And tell them, if they haven't been, let's talk about the Dishes for Wishes and what we're going to enjoy and how they enjoy that evening.
Oh my gosh, it's so fun. You grab your spouse or you grab your girlfriends, but you come and you enter the room, so it's $40 admission ticket. And when you enter the room is surrounded by local vendors, restaurants with sweets and savories. So get a little Hacienda, get a little Jason's Deli, get a little Gala cake, all these treats, and then you can bid on silent auction items. So you can do a virtual thing with the police department. You can do the axe throwing, just several different things you can do. And then there's music going, so you can dance. And then the most important thing is you meet our Wish Kids. They're going to tell you where your money's going and what joy it brought to them.
Oh, that would be so powerful to see those kids.
They outdance us every time.
Of course they do. Of course they do. Of course they do. So how do we get our tickets, Terry?
You can go to grantedtristate.org. and there'll be a link to link you to the tickets, or you can get with any board member who'll give you a ticket, or you can call the Granted office.
No, we're not buying tables because we're roaming around, right? I mean, do you buy a table?
You can buy a table. That way you can secure all your friends sitting at one table. But you can get your tickets online or through a board member, and that ticket will get you, and we'll have a cash bar. We'll get you a lot of fun. It's a fun evening.
Sounds like it, and also for a very good cause. And Susan, help us understand how you identify the children whose wishes you fulfill and follow up with them.
Right. So we do have a lengthy process, approval process. So each child has to be qualified as life-threatening.
Okay.
There's a misconception a lot of times that this is the child's last wish. And unfortunately, sometimes that's true, but a lot of our children, they just struggle every day with chronic and severe illnesses. But that's just the beginning of our journey with these families. And we follow them all the way through and help them in any way that they need.
This is it's so big, and I know you grasp the depth and the breadth of that. And I want to thank you, Susan, for your heart and what you do, and Terry for your tireless work to make this happen. So get your ticket, lots of fun, and watch those kids sparkle and smile.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
See you soon. We'll be back with more local lifestyles right after this. Stay with us.